Well, hallelujah and praise the Most High today, family. We say praise the Most High Yahuwah today. Yes, indeed, he's so good to us. And we're good. We can do this like Brutus. Hallelujah. The Most High is so good, family. We have to repeat that. So good to us. So good to us. And family, when you sacrifice, that's what I was listening here and really making a declaration to the Most High, myself to him. I said, Pop, ain't no way when a man sacrifices to you that you're not going to show up on his behalf. You're going to let him know you recognize his sacrifice, and you're going to baruch him. And like I said, you're going to at least let him know that you see that sacrifice, even if you're not in the baruching season, which he's going to come back around and baruch you. Bless you. For the sacrifice. Hallelujah. But this morning we had a very serious conversation. I knew we had to be over here today by 8. And I was up quite a spell trying to get that the prior recording uploaded. And we was up pretty late, maybe 2 o'clock, maybe 1:30. And I still woke up, my Ruach woke up at 3 o'clock and was praying. I think it was around 3:18 or I know it was after 3:15. I heard basically the Most High saying, or me asking the question, since I got to get up at 6, can I just gonna keep getting some sleep? Or I believe it was him saying, since you got to get up at 6, just stay there, just lay there, gonna get to sleep. I'm like, nah, at all. I jumped straight up in the bed. Holloway reporting, sir. And then a very serious conversation went on from there. And I believe on the most part, it was me doing all the talking. Because I was just being grateful at what the Most High has been showing me from this 40-day fast sacrifice. Because it was a sacrifice. And it was me saying, I give my body over to you to do what you need to do in and through me. Because that's all it was. That's the only sacrifice is ever yes. That's all our sacrifices are, is yes. And being a little uncomfortable through the work he's doing in us after we say yes. Because do know he's doing the work. He's doing the work, family. Like I said, I had issues with a 3-day fast. Couldn't get through a 3-day fast. And then go through a 21-day fast like I'm cutting through butter with a hot knife. And then this 40-day fast, same thing. No issues at all. I had a few body cramps, which that's even on a 3-day fast. You're going to feel them body cramps. That stomach talking to you. Like, feed me, it's our time. But like Saul said, I buffet my body. You say no. The Most High has a higher calling for you right now. And that's to say no. To sacrifice and let him do his work in and through us. But I'm not going to go through the whole conversation, but it was a very serious conversation. And at the end of the conversation, it was said, he don't play about me, and I sure don't play about him. Once again, he don't play about me, and I sure don't play about him. Yep. And this was in response to all he's doing in my life, family. And him confirming what he's doing. See, it hadn't quite showed all the way up yet, but he's giving me confirmation, stronger and stronger confirmations on them prayers we prayed this last year. And pretty much my whole life. Hallelujah. And then, after I did go back to sleep, I had this powerful dream. And it was my son. We were sitting around talking. I think we were sitting around like on a round table. And he said that Hasatan gotta be careful with Hasatan, because he was greater than Yahuwah. He was the one with the real power. And I was just going into explaining to him how that's not so when I woke up. And this took the meaning of this idea, he don't play about me, and I sure don't play about him, to a whole new level. And we see there in Isaiah 54:16 through 17, why Hasatan is not greater than Yahuwah. The text says, behold, I have created the blacksmith who blows the coals in the fire. He brings forth a weapon or instrument for his work. And I have created the destroyer, the spoiler, to destroy. However, this is what it means when he say he don't play about us. Yeah, he created Hasatan. He put him in his place for a reason. But he's come back after that and says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue which rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahuwah. This is our heritage. This is our power. We have authority over him and his imps and all those that choose to work his work, to do his duties. And their righteousness is from me, says Yahuwah. See, he put the exclamation mark on that. I don't play about my kids. I give you power to overcome Hasatan. I give you the power to open your mouth and let the words of your mouth and the meditations of your heart be acceptable in my sight, which says you are an overcomer, which says you are my child and you're going to do as your father does. As Yahusha came and represented so very well and opened his mouth and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahuwah. Yeah, he's giving us the power, family. See, this is what Hasatan said, family. And this is for anybody that believes Hasatan has any kind of power against you. He does if you let him. But the Most High tells us our power. Open your mouth. Any voice which rises up against you, every tongue which rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This is your heritage. This is your power. This is your strength. This is the authority I've given you. But check out what Hasatan said. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. If he had any kind of power, why would he be talking about he gonna be like the Most High? So he saw the goalpost. He saw the mountain that he wanted to climb and set himself above it. But what the text says, yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pits. Those who see you will gaze at you and consider you, saying, is this the man who made the earth tremble, who shook kingdoms, who made the world as a wilderness and destroyed its cities, who did not open the house of his prisoners? And see, who he's talking about is Hasatan and Hasatan's children, those that choose to do his beckoning. See, just like the Most High has children, Hasatan has kids also, family. See, we got to get that through our thick skulls if we ever going to understand how this life works. You got to know you do have a physical enemy.